It's the large origami rack. It's the very first piece that we ever sold. And this is the one that has over 3,000 reviews. People absolutely love it. Let's talk about it, okay? So when you look at this right here, it's a big piece. This is 12 linear feet of storage as you see it sitting right here. Each shelf is 18 inches deep. They're 3 feet across. You've got that 4 shelves, so that's how we get the 12 linear feet. This is all powder coated steel, but the real magic with origami is because it's named after the Japanese art of paper folding, is that you can do that. You can break this down to something that's about 4 inches wide. And it comes to your house packed just like this in a cardboard box. The hardest thing for you is gonna be to get it out of that box. But when you pull the sides open like that, this is how you do the setup. Gravity takes control. It falls down like that. There's one toggle on the back. This is a patented design. Robert, get in here. You push that down, that's secured. You flip the top over. In the time it took you to get here, I've already assembled it.
Nice job,
You
Lou.
like that?
I do. And you know, this is one of those items that really started the origami craze here at HSN. The very first item. And once I say it's like potato chips.
Yes.
Once you get one, you can't stop. And maybe you're like, I don't like potato chips. Well, think of whatever you love and can't live without. That's the equation to origami. Someone could not, maybe.
No,
oh, beer. You're so funny. I know, for me, Lou, it's wine. So
I mean, yeah, come on, we've all got one.
Okay, we've all got a vice, right? But the point is what this will do in your life.
Yes.
And how it is a game changer when it comes to organization. To me, I get so passionate about this item, along with Lou, the two of us together are like wired.
Yeah.
But the point is, the reason we're passionate about it is because the amount of space it frees up. If you've ever tripped over anything in your garage, you've never been able to find tax documents because tax season, April 15th, deadline, right guys? And I know, they're like, zip it. But a lot of us, we're panicking trying to find everything.
Yep.
If you just had origami, it would make it so much easier.
Well, and not just that, the other thing is that, you know, you've only got so much space in your house.
Okay.
And this, I think, is what drives people crazy, is they look at their house and they're like, all right, I'm gonna put this someplace and this someplace. You don't have that someplace.
Right, and then I forget where things are.
Exactly, you run out of room. Origami takes advantage of the vertical space in your home. And the big deal with this one is, notice it's on wheels, so you have the option of installing the wheels if you want to. You don't have to, we give you the wheels. With the wheels on it, you can put 75 pounds on each one of these shelves for a total of 300 pounds on here. But without the wheels, you can do 250 pounds on each shelf. So that's 1,000 pounds total capacity.
Think about how many of us you could stack on here.
A lot.
A lot.
A lot of us.
That might be overkill. Yeah. Let's run through the colors because the amethyst, the gold, the vintage bronze are already in sellout quantities, and we're gonna make it easy for you this evening. We're not gonna roll them all in and out.
We don't roll anymore. We don't do the rolling.
Oh, we don't do the roll?
No, we just, here they are.
Oh my God, I'm kind of sad.
That's right.
Not gonna repeat what my producer said, but let's show you the colors.
Yeah, so let's go down, we're gonna go down the rows here. We've got platinum, we've got red, we've got the beautiful vintage bronze, under that the fuchsia. Going down the next row, the pewter, the white, the sage, the lilac, I love the sage. And then we've got a teal green over here, the purple, the amethyst, and the gold. Which ones did you say were limited? The amethyst?
The amethyst, the gold, and the vintage bronze. So amethyst, vintage bronze.
Over there.
There's 30 left, so 30 left. And then the gold is also limited, 60 in the gold.
Wow.
And then the amethyst was up here. Oh, pewter, there's only 50 left. That's like the staple color.
That is the original color.
And that's the color I have in my garage.
Me
One
too.
day I have to take a picture and post it, and we have to share it. Because I am telling you, my husband, we used to trip over things. Like we'd come in, it was like a hazard zone. Like we should have worn hard hats because things would fall off like those, I was gonna use the wrong word for television, but like those horrible shelves that end up swooping.
Oh,
and then
the particle board.
Yeah, the particle board. Because like the humidity in Florida, like it's awful and things would fall off. And then you think about if you can't park your car in there, or you can, you don't wanna damage your car.
No, you don't. You don't. Well, and that's the thing. Well, I mean, and the car's the second most expensive thing you own. You don't wanna leave that outside in the sun, especially here in Florida.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, let's talk about that. Let's give everybody some ideas on how they can use it. And as you're watching this video here, I want you to notice how easy it is for her to set up, but also break it down. Because that's the other thing about origami. When you're not using it, it doesn't have to have that footprint. You can put it away. And that's a big deal because if you've had particle board or plastic before, you never break those down. You never take those apart.
Well, they're so heavy and clunky.
Yeah.
And then if you like want to move, like if you're moving to a new home or somewhere else, like those are so hard to pack up and take with you. These are, you'll like actually use these to move.
Well, they don't like being moved. I mean, these do. But
right.
particle board does not like being moved.
Okay, what are we looking at?
Okay, so storage units. Do you have a storage unit?
No.
I have one.
You do?
And let me tell you something. Oh, yes, and they just raised the price again. So don't get me started on that.
Okay.
But this is what my storage unit looks like, okay? Because Kelly has these bins for every holiday. And I mean, I'm talking about her birthday, my birthday. No, those aren't holidays. No, we don't have a bin. But I mean, Christmas, Easter, Thanksgiving. I mean, she does everything. She's got one for spring. She's got one. So we stack them like this. Now, here's the thing. A couple of years ago, I was on the verge of having to get a new storage unit because we just ran out of space. So what we did was we doubled down on the Origami. Now I've got 2 rows of 3. So I've got 6 of them in there. The only difference is I stack mine this way and I slide them in the doors like that. So I imagine 3 of them across this way. Yeah, and that way I can just pull out whatever I need, almost like a file cabinet. Makes it really simple.
Now, Lou, if I use the wheels, what's the weight capacity?
300 pounds.
Okay, 300
So that's
pounds.
a lot, but I want you to think about something. If you've ever gone to a storage place, you know, facility, you have to wait for those carts. They have these carts that you have to load your stuff on, you know? People always use them. Right. So you're always waiting for them. Well, if you got Origami, guess what? Built-in cart. Take it with you. But the other thing about these too is nothing's getting crushed. Like you typically with these, if you stack these things inside your storage unit, your garage or anywhere, you can only go a couple high, 3 high.
Before it's like the leaning tower
it starts
of Pisa,
to get, and it starts to get tippy.
Yeah,
I mean, like, so if I do this is like typically what happens is you get this kind of scenario going on. You know? But the other thing is something always gets crushed in the bottom, and then whatever you need seems to be in the bottom. You know, this way you can access everything. It's easy.
And Lou, I don't know about you, but in my home, all my bins do not match like this television thing we're showing you. Like I have different sizes, different shapes, different brands because I'm always buying whatever bin is on sale and whatever is the cheapest because I'm thinking I'm just storing it in the garage. I want the cheapest. I don't care. But the thing I will not sacrifice on is Origami. The thing I will not go to another brand. I always come back to Origami. Why? Quality, innovation, no tools, the technology that allows you to open and close this in second. I don't need a honey-do list. I don't need to say to my husband, please, when are you gonna help me put this together? Please, not that I couldn't do it myself, but if
you totally could.
I totally could.
You totally could.
But you know, why not just let him do it?
Yeah, exactly. Well, and there's the truth,
but
folks.
The thing is, I don't need him to do it. I can do it myself.
Yeah, you totally can. Well, Deb Barker used to say you don't need a husband or a handyman. I mean, that's the thing. You know, anybody can do it themselves. That's the nice thing about it. Well, and here's the other thing. So if you want to leave this in your laundry room, okay, or as we like to call it in my house, the garage, because our laundry room is in the garage, you don't have to worry about if you spill bleach on this or you get detergents on there or anything, because this is powder-coated steel. And the thing about powder-coated steel is that it is going to be chip resistant. Absolutely. It'll be scratch resistant. But more importantly for this, corrosion resistant. So if you do get that bleach on there, you just hose it down. Now the other side of that,
if you live like somewhere near the water,
like
the beach, the salt.
You can leave it in your garage, you can leave it in a shed, you can leave it outside.
Yeah, I put my planters, like I have these on the side of the house. Like I have all this different pottery that sometimes I switch out, but I have them all stacked up on there.
It's great for that. I mean,
my husband literally weed whacks around it.
Does he?
Yeah,
and you know what? I'll tell you something too. He's probably breaking the string on the weed whacker on this thing because it's not going to scratch this.
He's never said anything, but I'm telling you, I love it. I have so many of them. Sometimes I feel like if I say to you how many I have, it will be disingenuous in the sense that you may not believe me because I have so many of them. But the fact remains is I'm not. It's the truth. I have so many, and I'm not the only host that does. I'm not the only customer or viewer because I may be a host, but I also love and watch HSN when I'm not here. And just like you, I shop as well. And this item is so smart. You will be so thrilled when you get it. And I tell you, if you read the reviews, this is a shelving system. But at the same time, you go, really? There are 3,099 reviews. think about it. Who goes and writes reviews on shelving?
Yeah,
but
exactly.
we do. Everyone's like me. They're like, oh my gosh, it changed my life. And it sounds so dramatic and not realistic, but you get it when you get it. And you get
you do. That's exactly
right.
right. One day you're going to be like, how did I live without this? It's true. Well, and the funny thing is, you're talking about how many you have.
Right.
If I told you how many I had, people would think, oh, you get them for free. I have to buy mine.
Yeah, I buy mine too.
They don't give me anything.
That's a
okay,
good
just
point,
so we understand that.
Right.
They don't give me anything.
Right.
So now, for the garage, though, let's talk about that for a second, okay?
Yeah.
This is a lifesaver in the garage. You are going to have this feeling of satisfaction like you've never had before when you get everything up there. Now, I love the way you can see everything on here. People always talk about shop your closet.
Yeah.
It's the same thing when you walk in the garage and you're looking for nails, or you're looking for a particular screwdriver, a wrench, or a socket set, or anything like that. If you don't see it, you're going to run out and you're going to buy another one. This way you see it all there.
Do you know this reminded me, Lou, seeing the gas can, because it took me back to hurricane season. I'm having a little trepidation in my heart right now.
Just got out of it.
Right? But this reminds me, last season I was kind of trying to grab all the gas cans for our generator. And I think, like, could you imagine just making one origami shelf, like your emergency preparedness shelving unit?
Yes.
So everything is there for you, whether it's tarps, whether it's batteries, whether it's your gas cans, whether it's anything extra you would need, is all in one spot.
It's a great idea.
Do you know, when you're prepared, there's peace of mind, there's comfort, knowing you don't have to panic running around your house finding everything.
Right.
And that's what Origami brings you, is peace of mind, organization, decluttering everything, making your house more user-friendly.
No, it really does. I mean, that's a great point too. I mean, you can, use this for anything you want, indoors or outdoors, in the garage, or even like the ones that you're standing next to right now in the house. And that one, and
this
actually,
is beautiful.
Isn't that great? This is that vintage bronze, by the way. And here's the thing.
And how many left? I'm sorry to kind of stop you on that note, because I know the vintage bronze.
We were
20 left. Pewter, there is 30 left. So, and pewter is the most popular, by the way, and that's the iconic original color that I have in my garage. So we have 30 left in that pewter vintage bronze, 20 remaining. The amethyst is over here, and the gold are an additional 2 colors that are in sellout quantities. So kind of keep that in mind. But Lou, let's jump back into this vintage bronze.
Yeah, the vintage bronze is one of those colors. Well, I like it because if you have leather furniture in your house, if you have wood in your house, this really blends in nicely. I mean, yes, it is metal, but it's a very warm shade of brown, and it's got little flecks of gold in it as well. Now, the nice thing about this too is that, if you've ever built an entertainment center,
did you say
or
little
TV
flecks
stand,
of gold?
yeah, there's little flecks of gold in there.
For
the light's got to hit it like the light's got to hit just the right way, but there are.
Lou, I wouldn't think you'd have better eyes than me.
There are. Please.
Please.
Anyway.
I'm just teasing.
No, I know you are. What? You teasing me? Stop it. I'm going to grab this guy over here because I want to show everybody real quick how easy it is to open and close.
I would almost say let me do it to prove to you how easy it is.
You want to do it?
Sure, I'm going to do it because it is so simple to be able to do.
Taking my job.
Well, I'm not taking your job, but I just want you to see. Look at this. You don't have to be a strapping, handsome fella. Right. There, did you see? I paid him back for the eye compliment, okay? But it just pops open just like that.
It's gravity.
And this is a patented locking mechanism, right? Will you tell them about that, Lou?
Absolutely, yeah, that is a patented design. People think I make that up, but I don't. That is a patented design right there. Something that you're not gonna see on anything else. And all you've gotta do is put that in there and push this down, and it snaps into place like that. And that literally is making the entire bottom of this rigid. I mean, there's really, if I wanted to, I could use it just like this. But with the top shelf, you flip that over just like that, and this just drops into place. It's so simple to do. Now, the thing about this is, remember what I said, when this is folded up, when you have it in the folded position, this is only 4 inches across. So think about how easy this would be to store. Really, really simple. But when it's open, it becomes 12 linear feet of storage, but it's still in the space of 3 feet. And that's what's amazing. The other thing too is the shelves on these. We're used to seeing shelves that are maybe, a foot deep. That's kind of the standard, especially with the wire shelves that you put up on the walls. These are 18 inches deep, so you've got 1.5 feet of storage, and that's why the bins fit on here so well. That's why these are so great for storage anywhere inside and outside of the house. And then the last thing is, of course, the powder coating on these. You can hear that that's steel right there. Powder coating is different than painting. Painting, they just slap it on there, you sit and you wait for it to dry. Powder coating, they actually put an electrical charge through the metal, and the powder coating material binds to the steel. So it's a more permanent coating, but that's why we can say that it's corrosion resistant. The metal doesn't magically become corrosion resistant, but the powder coating is what makes it that way. So that's your large origami rack for you tonight, and I see Robin is sitting down on the job again.
Hey, you're so funny. I did. You know, Lou, sometimes I just have to take